we're circling back to fucking Joker. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning about you know some of the situations happening along the you know around the film, in that there are some FBI warnings, there's some military warnings about this film, that people should be a little more cautious going to theaters because of things that happened. Like previously, there was a shooter who went to a theater and shot up. I think it was The Dark Knight Rises, the film that an asshole opened fire. In a theater dressed as the Joker, I believe, and then the FBI, or I forget whether it's the FBI or military, they issued warnings saying basically, they've got some credible information that there might be some shootings happening based around the film The Joker. And I think they got that information from they have, I knew about 4chan, but 8chan is kind of new to me. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that like doubly worse than 4chan?
I didn't know what 4chan was.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
It's a dark place. It's like, so I purposely don't go to Reddit because I feel like Reddit can be a very dark, it can be a great place, but also it can be a very dark place. But 4chan's like, think of the worst parts of Reddit.
Yeah.
4chan's that times 10.
Why is it called 4chan?
Don't know. It's just like it's like a dark web kind of thing.
It's supposed to be like a fourth channel.
Don't fucking know, dude. I have no idea. But then since people become more hip to 4chan, now we have 8chan.
You create a darker
even
channel.
Darker.
Oh gosh.
So that's where a lot of these, they call them incels, who are like involuntary celibates, who are basically just pissed off at the world because they're just definitely not getting any action.
That's what I thought it was going like. These guys aren't getting any pussy, so they're mad. Like the bagel shop guy.
The bagel shop. Oh yeah, bagel shop.
Remember, it was a video in New York of that like really short guy.
Oh yeah, where he was mad pissed at everything and everybody, and it's just like, dude, he was just need to.
Women, you guys think you're shit, and you guys think
that's
you
what happens
disrespect men
when you have backed up semen. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely has a lot of backed up semen. I think that's what happens sometimes. When it gets backed up, you got a backlog. You just got to let it out. You just got to let it out.
Just go get one out of there.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Honestly,
huge stress
before
relief.
anybody ever does anything crazy, like, go shoot somebody up, jerk off.
Yeah.
And see if you still want to do that thing. Yeah. I feel like you wouldn't.
No one in human history has ever masturbated, right? Man or woman, right? Has ever masturbated and then done something crazy after, because you're just like,
I know. So for instance, I've just watched Mindhunter, which they have all kinds of crazy shit in Mindhunter, but I know people do stuff like either during it, like, so say like there'll be like these serial killers who like masturbate during when they're doing whatever sort of crazy shit that they're doing, but I've never really heard of somebody doing something like jerking off before.
Yeah, I jerked off and then I went and blew up that building.
No, it doesn't happen. That's not a thing. I don't think that's a thing.
I jerked off and I washed my hands.
And then I decided
I got something to eat. And I watched The Office season 3.
I thought you watched The Office during it. I thought that was what does it
before or after, whatever your preference. But but going back to this Joker story, I feel like these things also plant the idea, right? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So somebody's reading this like, oh, movie theaters hyping up security and people are worried about another shooting.
No.
You don't think that gives somebody the idea of like, all right, maybe this.
No, dude. Because think of how crazy that is, right? I'm sure there are people who've thought about it in terms of, fuck, maybe I can do this, get some notoriety. But then the problem becomes, how many people are actually willing to forego, because you're not gonna fucking you're not escaping. It's not like you're gonna shoot up a movie theater and then you're just gonna go on the
jump
lam.
into Uber, with the AR-15, like, I'm going to Shake Shack,
Southeast.
But I do believe that,
like, how many people are really in a true way? Well, obviously, like, shootings are increasing and mass shootings are increasing in number. But in truth be told, how many people are really willing to really die for the cause? Either that or go to jail for the cause for the rest of your life.
Not many, but there are some, clearly, right? Because there have been many people have done it before.
True, but I feel like they, even before all these warnings and shit, if like, what I'm trying to say is, you're kind of already there. Like,
so
I don't think you need the warnings to like push you over the edge. Like, I wasn't gonna do it, but now I'm gonna do it.
But what this may be, this is like an opportunity for a copycat, right? Like somebody shot up the last Joker. Hey, like. I'm in a dark place. I've been thinking about doing this anyway. Let me.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
I just noticed Suicide Squad was that trash where
nobody shot it up. They were like, yo, no. If I'm going to shoot up a movie, it's not going to be that movie. Okay? Because I don't even want to be in the theater. I don't want to have to turn my head and see.
Because I was like, wait, haven't we gotten the Joker before? Like, why is it now? And I obviously like the story.
Like, we're gonna skip that one.
Like the story that they're telling now. You know, they're telling the origin stories, and it seems like they're kind of going that way of he's a person who society sort of like doesn't really give a shit about, and it kind of feels like he's being shitted on by society, rightly or wrongly.
And people may
identify with that. I get that, but also nobody give a shit about Jared Leto's Joker depiction. They're like, I mean, I know I'm an incel, but I don't care about this.
They're like, do you have to pay to get in the movie theater with your gun to shoot it up?
Yeah.
So I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. But anyway, I hope nobody shoots up this movie. But the news is that the U.S. Army, LAPD, landmark theaters are all taking precautions during the release of this movie to make sure
is AMC taking some precautions?
AMC is not taking any precautions.
Fuck, I just bought the movie the A-list.
So I'm going to go to a landmark theater because they may have extra security there. And I'm bringing my strap just in case I see.
Stand your ground.
During this movie,
stand your ground.
I am going to be watching the exit. Let me see. It's 30 minutes into the movie. Let me see who's creeping in, through these exits.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, everybody be safe out there. Definitely go see the Joker. I think it's a movie that's going to be worth seeing. I think it's going to have a lot of social commentary in it that I think is definitely worth checking out. Don't let all the shit like scare you. It'll be fine. I do believe. And yeah, don't let shit like this like
watch the movie.
Stop.
Don't buy into the fear.
Yeah, because that's what people want, right? Like, people want this sort of like panic and fear. They want to have that effect on society of being able to affect it in this way of like that's why serial killers, when they get on the loose, they want people not be oh my god, I don't want to go out.
I can't go to the park. I can't go out after night. It's fear mongering.
It's like fuck that.
Don't buy into it. As long as you live your life as a good person, you keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah,
Watch out.
Don't not pay attention.
Watch out now. You should be okay.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that might be it for us today.